So yeah, there's been a lot of talk about Charlie Kirk. If you've been online, you know there's been a lot of posts everywhere, and everybody has an opinion, and a lot of those opinions are very strong opinions. And in general, most people thought it's a tragedy that Charlie Kirk was shot, like that's an assassination. Even people that didn't completely agree with him still respected him, and that says something because in today's political climate, it's like the emotions are very strong. It's either like you're on my side or you're an enemy, you know. And the fact that he had so many supporters, even among people that didn't really like necessarily agree with him on everything, that really says a lot. It says a lot about his character. And so yeah, a lot of people still supported him, and they thought it was awful that this happened, and he was so open to conversations with people, and gave people a voice, and was always open for discussion. Um, and I respect that because that's what I believe in. I believe in like a good faith debate because I care about the truth, biblical truth, and I want to know like I really want to know what's the truth, and I want to approach it rationally, and that's why I respect someone like Charlie Kirk, who really stood for that. And unfortunately, we don't have very many people that think like that understand the concept of a good faith debate, like an actual respectable debate between two people. And that's like a foreign concept these days in the political climate that exists. So you end up with a lot of these, but he still had a lot of support. Unfortunately, we still have there were a lot of negative comments though. There were a lot of people happy. Like that's crazy that there were on the Democrat side. There were people posting negative comments, and almost to the point of saying he deserved it. And I'm like, that's insane. I mean, I don't know how much you have to hate someone to talk like that, which I think that just shows the emotions of certain people in the Democratic Party and how radicalized some people are to to rejoice at the death of a righteous man. And that's actually what reminded me about in the Bible when the Jews had a choice. We can take, they chose Barabbas. They could have chosen to release Jesus, but no, they wanted Jesus crucified, and they wanted Barabbas to be released. Give us Barabbas. And that is the message of the Democratic Party. They want Barabbas. They don't want a righteous man. No, no, no. They want Barabbas. They will elevate sin, filth, but righteousness, goodness, justice. No, no. They don't care about that. On the radical left does not care about that. So they're rejoicing in it, and that's honestly very satanic. That's not normal. That is not a normal reaction to someone's death. Even someone you didn't really like. That is not a normal reaction. Um, so yeah, the fact that Charlie Kirk had so much negativity about his death that you didn't hear about anybody dying with so many hate comments about it. Especially someone good. That really says something. And he was considered the moderate one. He wasn't even like an extreme right wing person. He was considered moderate and the most reasonable, like one of the most reasonable people among the conservatives. And so that just says like it's something. I don't know. Like there's something going on, but and the left wing, they thought that they talk about Charlie Kirk in such a negative way, and instead the response is the opposite. Now there's people going to church, people reading their Bibles, and there's more of that. It's crazy. It's like we have like some kind of a revival going on, and definitely not what the Democrats expected, and it's. Honestly, just really, really insane that all this is happening right now. Anyway, I'll keep posting videos. See you next time.